Okay, so all this time we were discussing about the influence of Renaissance period in the Western culture in Western Europe. Now, what really happened in India, early modern painting in India? Okay, a new chapter opened in Indian paintings in the 15th century. So it was a time of the Mughal Empire. Mughals were ruling. Okay, so these paintings in which broad colors were used to paint pictures on paper. These miniatures had two sources of inspiration. So these paintings, you see here, they are all painted in papers. Okay, so they had two sources of inspiration. What was the first inspiration? One was a simple illustration on palm leaves handwritten books. One was simple expression on palm leaf handwritten books. Okay, um, they uh, they simply made use of the palm leaves. These are palm leaves, and there um, they started writing and they started drawing. Okay, they depicted idealized human and animal figures, not realistic. Second important source of inspiration we find is the miniature tradition of Iran. So they also brought the tradition of Iran and used it here. The country had a practice of producing books handwritten on paper with illustration of incidents described in them. So, sometimes you may read story books with pictures. Okay, so that particular tradition began from this period. What they did with pictures, they started spreading the ideas, spreading the knowledge. Okay, that's how it takes place, right? You see here, it's a story. Okay, you can read here. One of these paintings is shown in figure 6.19. When the Mughal dynasty was established in India, the emperors invited many Iranian artists. Emperor inviting many Iranian artists to the country. The traditional Indian painters, who were skilled in using a wide range of bright colors in their paintings, worked with these Iranian artists, and together they produced a really wonderful new tradition of painting called Mughal miniature painting. Okay, so what happened? There were also beautiful, good painters in India, and after the Mughals took over India, they also invited other painters from other countries, from Iran especially. So Iran and Iraq is supposed to be one of the rich country, and they were destroyed by so-called rich country. Okay, but they were supposed to be more richer than even the Western Europe or even Americans. Okay, you see, if in 14th century they came into India, and then their painters and our painters, they learned from each other, and they brought out a new trend of paint, that is a Mughal miniature painting. Okay, right. Figure 6.20 is a painting done by Miskin, another famous painter. Okay, right. Okay, now it's a painting about Krishna. Okay, it totally talks a story about Krishna. No, Govardhana Hill, the cows and their herds. Okay, so you can go through, you can read them. So like that, we have uh, many inspirations. Okay, we also received from the Renaissance period of the Western Europe. Okay, and the Mughal emperors, some of them are really tolerable towards other religion, even though they are Muslims. Okay, they also respected Hindus, they also respected Christians, they also respected Sikhs. Okay, you see here, all these things were taking place during their time. Okay, even though it's a Hindu painting, but it was done by a Muslim. Okay, so that's how the wide ranges of knowledge even brings unity. If you are educated naturally, you try to find goodness in other persons. There is a unity. Okay, so education should make you more relatable to each other. That's very, very important. Okay, so with that we complete this section, and we will move on to the scientific section, scientific revolution. That is another influence of the Renaissance period. We will see it in the next video. Thank you.